Hey, this is Shireen. I'm back today because I had a request to do some Werther's shots, caramel shots. So that's what we're doing today, Werther's Originals. And of course, and after that, we're going to do Jolly Rancher. So what I've done is unwrap these ahead of time just to let you see. In here, we're shoving, oh, my hands are clean. And hopefully you can see my voice and my head today. You don't have to see my head right now. But what you can do is actually just watch the video. And so again, with these Werthers, which is really crazy to me, is it's 5. The first row is 5, and then the second row is 5, so that's 10. And then I put 2 on the top to let it melt a little, so that'll make it 12. And then what I'll do once it starts to melt in about 8 minutes is actually just come back through and add some more. So this is how we're starting it. Everything's prepared. These Jello Molds are at Michael's for $8.49. So they're not cheaper on Amazon. Let me say that. And what you can do is go on Michael's online, if you're close to Michael's, and order it. And there's a 20% coupon. 20 made by us, or 20 made by you is a coupon, but it'll ask you that. It'll let you know that. So you can actually order it online and pick it up curbside, or pick it up in the store, or go to the store. On the Michael's website, it'll actually tell you what aisle it's in. But let me tell you, I went to that aisle today because I said, let me not be lazy and order curbside. There were none there. So I don't know if somebody saw my video. That's what I think happened. I know somebody saw the video and bought some more molds, but this is what, this is where they are. They're $10.99 on Amazon. They're close to that at Walmart, but I couldn't find them locally. Pretty much nobody had them. So, what you're gonna do is ignore these cast iron pans in here that wasn't not even curing, I was just drying. You're gonna put them in here. I'm gonna set the clock for 8 minutes. Let's do 6 minutes so it'll start to melt. And then we're gonna actually go ahead and add some more if we need to. So what I've done today to pair with this is I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna attempt this now. Let's see. I'm gonna tell Denise to stay over there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell Denise to stay over there and not watch me, because I actually made, this is gonna be called a duck fart. F-A-R-T. I was reading up on it today, and it's actually from, came from Alaska. And somebody made this bartender made a drink, and a lady kept drinking it. And obviously we know what happened after that. This is not live TV, but it's close to live TV. Can't do live TV because I can't read in order to read your comments. So I have to actually do things ahead of time. That's going to start ringing in a second. So first you're going to start, let me tell you something. I ball on a budget, okay? So this is not Kahlua. It's coffee liqueur. What is Kahlua but coffee liqueur? So for all us who can't afford it, and I have no problem saying I can't afford Kahlua, but if you want to buy it for me, I'll take it. I'm going to use coffee liqueur, okay? And then what you're going to do, because these from Dollar Tree shot glasses, they're not shooters. And I stuck a piece of Werther's in there just for pretty purposes. They actually fell on the floor, and I didn't want to put them in the mold, so I rinsed them off and put it in a cup. Waste not, want not.
And we don't mind dirt.
We don't mind. Oh, Denise definitely don't. I can't speak for myself. So this is the vegan. I'm gonna actually do something else here. This is the vegan Bailey's, because I can't. I don't do milk, and there's definitely milk in Bailey's. So what it tells you to do was to use full fat coconut oil, and I changed the recipe up. So it's full fat coconut oil, maple syrup, vanilla, and coffee. I've used a little coffee in here. Look at that full fat. This is why, look at that. That's just the fat from the coconut oil. That's why I have to strain it. So full, I can't remember what else is in it, but I'll let you know in a second. But it's coffee. I added coffee liqueur. I added the Irish cream liqueur to it just because. But I've already tasted it. Oh, I'm sorry. The other ingredient was a Jim Beam whiskey. Oh, but it's going to be Jack Daniel's whiskey today. I'm sorry. So what you're going to do is take your spoon. And I forgot, see, look, I told you I can't see. Please hold, let me get my glasses. We're just going to come over here. This is semi-live TV. So I can't find the cute one. We're going to find my other ones. So what you're gonna do is take the back of a spoon and slowly pour the Baileys on it and let it just run into it.
Wow.
Don't do as I do as I'm spilling some. And if I was here home alone, I probably would lick that off the counter. But since I'm an adult now, I don't think I can do that.
We're not gonna do it on camera.
We're not gonna do it on camera, but waste not, want not. But notice how I'm pouring slowly over it. See how you can see your layer? And the last thing you do is add Jack Daniels, Jameson. Some people actually add Crown. I'm not a big Crown fan, but that's okay. And again, we're not wasting this because I will be sopping this up with a biscuit if I waste it. Just pour a little. And notice how it's separating and going to the top. So again, you just pour a little slowly on a spoon so that it rolls off. Oop. And for actual purposes of drink purposes, we are this is nothing but colored water. Now what I want to do is give you the alcoholic version of this. So in order to do that, Denise, come over here. You want the non-alcoholic version. That was the alcoholic version. You want the non-alcoholic version? Get you some water. That's the only way it's going to taste good.
I don't want non-alcohol.
You don't want non-alcoholic. If you don't want alcohol in it, get some water because everything is alcoholic in this drink. So again, get you some water if you don't want to have alcohol in this version. So what you want to do, cheers. Be careful, Denise. Let me tell her, there's a Werther's original in here, so you don't want to take it. That's good. But anyway.
If my filming is jacked up now, because Tareen got me jacked up.
It's good. It's a Jack Daniels.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, so that's that. Again, it's called a duck fart. Actually, a friend of mine, Michelle, tagged me on it, and it's from the Tipsy Bartender, but the recipe is all on the internet. Hope y'all enjoy. Give me a few minutes because I want you to go through and see what the Werther's does. All right, thanks. All right, this is after 7 minutes, actually 6 minutes in the oven. So what we're going to do is put another one in there. So I told you it was 12, so we're just going to do 13. See how it's starting to get a little, well, actually, it's been out the oven a second. But notice how it was melting. What you're going to do is just put that in there, press it down because it's making... This is what happens if you don't move fast enough too. I haven't even had it out the oven for a minute. But again, like I told you before, you can have the mold looking weird, but it's okay because it's gonna melt and it'll take its shape again. So we're just gonna put one more in there. Then I'm gonna set them in there. Set it and forget it for another 7 minutes. And then I'm not gonna when I take it out, if I don't have any issues with it and it looks normal, then I'm going to just leave it. I'm not gonna record it. But if it has issues, then I'll record it. And I say that because I want you to see what happens when you put the Jolly Ranchers in the oven. They have their own mind. And so I just want to show you what to do once you take it out so you don't get panicked or get upset. Alrighty, so we'll be back in a little while. As you can see, if you look closely, that one extra Werther did not work. So I'm going to probably add 2, probably 3 more for each one because that did not work at all. Alrighty, I am back. So what has happened as the Werthers have chilled and cooled down, I shouldn't say chilled, but they've cooled down. You can see a couple little holes in there, just little ones. So I basically tapped them out and I took a knife to them. Did I say I'm a comedian? I took a knife to them and tried to poke them out once I got there. So what I'm gonna do is, I stopped the video at one point. I added another Werther in there, melted down. I ended up adding 3 more. So there's a total of 16 Werthers in each cavity here, each mold. So 16 times 8 is what? Look, 128, right? 16 times 8 is 128. Is that right? No, that's not right. Oh, shit.
Anyway,
Yes, it
that's
is.
about-
6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4. So 128. But anyway, so that's just so you know. So that means I sat here and unwrapped 128 Werther candies. So what we're going to do, you know the trick. Turn it out. Wow, that's nice. But look at how, because I cooked it longer. I ended up cooking about 15-20 minutes just so it melt in between. And so it browned it. So again, just pull out the udders. I call them what I want.
They do look like udders.
Yep, pull them out. Just do a little twist.
Wow.
Oh yeah. These are sold. These are selling for $4 a shot glass. Yes, it is an edible shot glass. It's $4. You can go get a Dollar Tree and you ain't gonna have nothing to eat. And you can get 3 for $1, but they won't be as fun and festive and big. Because, oop, look at that one. So, there we go. But look on the inside. Can you see on the inside of that? That is so pretty to me. And because it's done in different, we've cooked it in different levels, different temperatures, different times. That's why it has different colors to it. But as long as you don't get anything, your hands are not wet or sweaty, and you don't get anything on the outside of the mold, then it should definitely not be sticky, and you should enjoy it, and it'll dissolve in the inside. But that is it on that, and appreciate it. And next will be the Jolly Ranchers, because that's a fun one, and I'll come back and let y'all see that in a little while.